they've decided to replace Karyakin. That's according to official announcement. But I was not really following who's going to be the substitutes, so I have no clue. Okay, so the game's about to start. Once again, a reminder, Mamedyarov only needs a draw after a win. And the clock did not start it. There was quite a funny moment. Right, so another Catalan with G3, the one that won Mamedyarov game 1 of Rapid. So they are repeating the entire line, knight f3 and b6 this time. Yeah, reasonable. Not taking the pawn on c4, but rather going b6. b3, bishop b2, yeah, so Shah basically going for something like simply a very solid setup. In fact, a very solid setup for both. Black, one could argue black lost the tempo by going to b4, right? Because the bishop will end up being somewhere like on e7 or d6 later on. But this check on b4, early check on b4, forced white to put the knight on d2, and that's beneficial for black. So knight much better would have been placed on c3 in terms of attacking the center, having a center influence. What do I think of the odds of one of the candidates beating Magnus in the championship? I don't know, really. I mean, first of all, we do not know if the match happens, right? For this, according to Magnus, for this Alireza has to win the candidate. I mean, I think it's a bit of a trope. I don't think Magnus will retire if it's not Alireza winning the candidate, but we shall see. To me, Magnus would be, as of now, I mean, the way it stands, Magnus would be the huge favorite against anyone who wins the candidates tournament. That's my feeling. But once again, if we are talking exciting match, it has to be either Alireza or possibly Fabi. I mean, Fabi seems that he has what it takes to beat Magnus, right? He couldn't really use it in the first match, but might as well use it in the second if the opportunity comes. Will I come to St. Louis to comment on Sinquefield Cup? I have no such information. I'd be happy to if invited, but for the time being I have no such information. any over-the-board tournaments, but yeah, fair enough. Dingley Ran is a very serious contender, obviously. Okay, so knight f5, bishop f8, f4 happen, and I want to say any move, you just answer with e4. g6, you go e4. Anyway, hang on a second. But what's the move now? Did he... No, I don't... I mean, still has to be okay, but I don't like this queen g4 now that I'm looking at it. Might be messed up quite a bit. fe5, knight e5, what do you do? Queen f4, so he sacrifices the knight on f5, planning to take the knight on e5. How about knight d3 now? Knight d3, knight h6 check, yeah, looks scary. Oh, okay, bishop c5 first, bishop c5 and d4 blocking the diagonal. Okay, it's such a mess. d4, e5 is... I mean, who's winning? I want to say someone's winning, but I have no clue who is this. After knight d3, I mean, if you have to go back, if you have to go queen d2 and take the knight on b2, then black's position is fine, apparently. But what do you do? Queen h6. Queen h6, knight b2, rook f5 is what Shach is planning. Yeah, and then he's banking at this at least being enough for a draw. Rook c7, yeah? e5, rook g7, knight c4. I mean, I'm not sure. It's like they're playing on seconds, but I guess Shach is getting to the king, yeah? f7, queen g5, and Keymer just... What happened? He lost on time. Because queen g5 was possible, right? The game is not over. Queen g5 was possible. That's incredible what happened. But